So lately, my kids have had snow days, it's rained, or there's been just really frigid temperatures, and it's not a good time for the kids to be outside. And I don't know about you, but at my house, those snow angel makers are not so angelic when they're cooped up inside. However, there is one thing that brings peace to my house, and that is reading. Hi, I'm Amy. This is Cody, and today I wanted to talk to you about a really cool kids book my daughter discovered at the library the last time we were there that I just thought was phenomenal, and I think you'd like it too. She picked it up because of the pink cover and the doggies on the front. I wish that this book was around when I was a kid. I was reading stuff like Ramona B. Quimby, and those were great, but this is really awesome. It's part of a series, it's number 5, and the series is called Craftily Ever After by Martha Maker and illustrated by Zindy Yan. As a newer adoptive pet owner myself and a lifelong crafter, I really loved this book. It's written about a group of 8-year-old friends, and the title of this one is DIY Pet Shop. Even though this book is about a group of 8-year-olds, I think that that's just a suggested age because I really enjoyed it. My daughter, who's 4, enjoyed it too and was paying attention the entire time. I didn't even skip any words for all 10 chapters. This one in particular is about a girl named Emily, but she has a bunch of friends and they get together in a craft clubhouse and they do projects together. It's a diverse group with one boy named Sam, who is the artist of the group. Then there's Maddie, who is into sewing and fashion. Bella likes video games and other technology. And then, like I said, this book is about Emily and she's into building. But in this story, she has a goal, and her goal is to adopt a pet. So she comes up with a plan. She models really good behavior as she tries to learn responsibility. So first of all, she talks her friend Sam into letting her practice with his dog, and she's also more responsible with her chores at home. She shows her family how responsible and thoughtful she can be so that they'll know that she can handle the extra responsibility that a pet brings. This book depicts positive family interaction with supportive parents. They talk about her goal, and the mom decides to help Emily learn responsibility by going to a pet shelter and volunteering, which I think is a great idea. And I really like that the book promotes positive values like this. I really like this approach because in February of last year, I got a dog and I knew it would be work, but until you actually work with dogs on a daily basis, it's an adjustment. So I appreciate that she went into a real situation. It talks about her friend's puppy being house trained and just the reality of being a pet owner. So I think that if other little kids are interested in getting a pet, they will see that it's not warm fuzzy feelings all the time, even though that is a great perk. When Emily has some questions that she doesn't have the answer to, she knows where to find them. She's a smart girl who heads to the library. And because every kid faces difficult situations, I appreciate that it does deal with some difficult emotions like disappointment, jealousy, and failure with positive ways of dealing with it. Then Emily starts sneezing and having itchy eyes. Is it just a cold? With her friends' supportive encouragement and her parents by her side, she has to deal with those trials, but she really models great attitudes and coping skills. And as a bonus, there are instructions at the back of the book for an origami DIY. I really like this book. It is a really positive book. There's nothing that a parent would not want their kids to read in it. I think your bookworm will really enjoy this book and its conclusion. And I really think that this book is going to give your kids some ideas of what they could do too. Whenever we find a library book that we especially like, I put it on my gift list for the kids in my life that I think would really enjoy it. And I'm sure that the creative kid or the pet lover in your life will really enjoy this too. But as LeVar on Reading Rainbow says, you don't have to take my word for it. Go see for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe below if you'd like to see more like it in the future. I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll tell you where my kids' favorite place to go is when the weather's too bad to be outside. And here's a hint. It's not the Chick-fil-A play place. What are you doing? Are you comfortable now? Oh, did you fall?